Want to place an FX spread bet, an IG index, and stop gambling? Today I'll show you the exact step-by-step setup, focusing heavily on the crucial risk management that professionals use. My name is Stephen Cox. I'm a full-time financial trader and I'm the CEO of Share Navigator. First and foremost, it's important to highlight the risk with spread betting. If you look at the risk disclosure and IG index, 67% of their retail investors lose money spread betting. This video is designed to help you avoid the common mistakes made by retail traders. We have a full course on spread betting and also a high probability course that will teach you how to put the odds in your favor. So instead of having a 50-50 bet, you could have a 90-10 bet. And all of that is in our website, sharenavigator.ie. Go to spread betting courses. And finally, if you like the content of this video, please like and subscribe and share our channel. Let's get started. So at its core, a currency spread bet is simply a bet on whether a currency's pair price will go up or down. You never actually get to own euros or dollars, for example, in a euro-dollar currency spread bet. It's a leveraged product, so that magnifies your profits, but it also magnifies your losses as well when it goes wrong. And that's why risk management is critical. So let's do an example here with the euro-dollar. So we simply click on the euro-dollar currency pair and then we click on deal. And this will open up the deal ticket. So for the purposes of this example, we're going to click on buy. So we're going to buy in the euro-dollar. We think it's going to go up. Now, this is just for illustration purposes. It's not an actual trade we're recommending. So we click on the buy price, but you can see there's a spread or a differential between what the sell price is and the buy price is. This is called the spread. And this is what IG index in this case are going to make from you on this particular trade. The default size of the contract here is 5, but we're going to show you we can change that. But look what happens down at the bottom. It's telling you what your margin is going to be for this trade. And the margin is what IG index are setting aside to maintain this trade for you. So it's €1,931. We're going to explain the trade in greater detail. So this is a 12k account, and of that 12k, 1900 has been set aside for this particular trade. We'll get into the position sizing, etc. now. The size is the most important part of the trade. This is what you're betting per point of movement. So for example, if we buy this particular trade at 11597.8 and it moves up to 11598.8, that's a 1 point gain for us, so we will make €5. And on the flip side, if it actually dropped to 11596.8, we would lose €5. Very important. And as you increase or decrease the size of your trade, your margin will increase or decrease as well. And it's very important that you don't let your margin get out of control. So if you have a 10k account, for example, we'd recommend you don't let your margin get anywhere over 5 or 6k for all of your trades. So we're happy to go and buy at €5 per point. But it's essential to understand that we're currency trading here. This is not an asset we're trying to hold for the long term. So we need to set stop loss orders. This is where our risk management comes in. And the standard one there is normal, and we can go on points away or a specific euro loss. Let's look at an example. So let's pretend we're saying, right, okay, if this trade moves 30 points against us, we're going to close it out. So 30 times 5 would be a loss of €150. So you can see on the left-hand side as well, the chart actually changes. So in your brokerage system, it will show you where your stop loss is. So if you're trading from technical analysis, it'll give you a good visual representation of where your stop loss is. So that's your normal stop loss. So it's important to know at this stage that normal stop losses are no guarantees. So for example, if there's a gap in the price from the close on a Friday to the opening on a Sunday, you're not guaranteed through the gap. And that means that you could lose more than your stop loss. But with IG index, you can ask for a guaranteed stop loss, which I've shown you here, and you pay a premium for that if it's triggered. So that means that you're absolutely locking in your loss here of 30 points, but you're going to pay a premium if that stop loss, that guaranteed stop loss is triggered. And down at the bottom, you can see what your premium is for this particular asset is 1.2. So that means that your 30 times 5 is 150. You would multiply that by 1.2 to get your total loss. And that's the extra premium you're paying for a guarantee. And we would recommend that when you're trading spread betting, especially if you're a beginner. So now that we have our risk management in place, let's look at our upside potential. Well, maybe we think the euro dollar is going to go up by 30 points over the next number of hours. So we will say our limit price, which is a limit to take our profit, is 30 points away. So it's telling you there we could make €150. And if we're happy with this trade, then we just simply go and click on place deal. So this is what our position would look like. So you can see we're long the euro dollar, the size is +5. Our opening price is 11614. The latest price is 11613. That was our spread we spoke about. So we're losing 450 at the moment. We have our guaranteed stop in at 11584 and our limit price in at 11644. Now, it's really important that you look out for two critical things. And the first one is both before you even place the trade and when the trade is on. And that's the economic calendar. So, for example, on this euro dollar trade, any economic announcements out from the European side, the ECB, for example, on the US side, the Federal Reserve, is there going to be an interest rate cut or an interest rate rise? That's going to all impact the euro dollar. Also, economic data like inflation reports are very important. Now, the great thing is in the IG index platform, they actually have an economic calendar and they rank them between high, medium, and low in terms of importance. And you should check that every day and don't hold trades through major economic announcements. That's really, really important. And don't place them just before economic announcements either. The second thing you need to watch out for is the overnight funding. So, for example, let's say your stop doesn't get hit or your profit doesn't get hit in a trading day and you get past 10 o'clock in the evening UK time, well, then you're going to be charged an overnight funding rate. Sometimes you actually get a credit depending on the asset you're trading, but you need to be aware of that. That's an additional cost. So every day you're getting charged to keep the trade open. And you should check the funding fees with IG Index or whatever spread betting platform you intend to use. So looking at our position now, you can see we're up €20 since we placed it a few moments ago. We could decide to close that out early if we wished. All we got to do is click on the close button and then the trade will be exited and we lock in our €20 profit. So sometimes you might change your mind and you don't want to wait for your stop or your limit to be hit. You can close out the trade early. Maybe there's an announcement starting to come up and you just want to get out of the trade. That's how easy it is to close it early. So here are 7 top guideline rules for you to get started. Do start with a demo account. Practice in a risk-free environment till you know what you were doing. Don't trade without a guaranteed stop loss. Do stick to your written trading plan and risk no more than 2% of your capital on any one trade. Don't let the emotions overrule your trading plan and your bet size. Don't let fear and greed get in the way. Do check for economic updates before you trade and also during your trade. And please don't trade during economic announcements. If you do, you're going to ask for trouble. And finally, do use technical analysis, especially RSI, to establish your exit and entry levels. And we've got a separate video on what we look out for in Forex trading and for different assets. So there you have it, your complete guide to placing, managing and exiting an FX spread bet on the IG Index platform. And the key takeaway is simple: risk management is paramount. If you found this video valuable but need more structured learning, remember to go to sharenavigator.ie and access our free spread betting courses. In there, we dive deeper into technical analysis, looking at specific entry and exit points for currencies, when to trade them, and how to exit them. And finally, if you like the content of this video, please hit like and subscribe. And why not share your trades in the comment section? Thanks and bye for now, and we'll see you in the next video.